heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face in the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TSG, that soccer guy, and welcome back to a Premier League match review for Man City 1, Chelsea 0. In this game, I'm going to be giving you my player ratings as well as my man of the match. With that being said, let's get straight into it. So look, guys, title race is over. Liverpool has a better chance at this point than getting there than us. I don't think we played bad. I think De Bruyne's goal was, I don't know how he scores that goal, but it was a great goal. Kepa, I think, overall had a pretty good game, but there's no way to save that realistically. He moved late because he didn't see the ball. He didn't expect the shot. Overall, offensively, we weren't good enough today. Defensively, I thought we were pretty good for the entirety of the game. Let's get straight into the player ratings so I can show you what I think about today's performance. So, starting off with the goalkeeper, Kepa, like I just said, I think Kepa actually had a pretty good performance. I think the back line defense in general was really good. Kepa didn't have a crazy amount to do in the first half, but the shots that he did have to save, that one-on-one with Jack Grealish was magnificent. He gets 8 out of 10 for me, and the rest of the back line, they're all getting 8s out of 10s. I think what everyone was doing was great in the game. To be completely honest, I think the defense was very solid, but we just got let down by the attack, and I want to say we got let down by the midfield as well. The midfield, Kovacic and Conte were decent, but not their best today, and unfortunately we paid for that. Overall, like I said, the back line I thought was pretty good. Had a great performance. Rudiger had some very good stops. Thiago Silva saved us in a couple of very good situations. And Malang Sarri, again, had another good performance, making us understand that we do have a backup player for when somebody like Chalobah Christensen's out. Malang Sarri can definitely fill that role. Now, as far as Marcos Alonso, I think Marcos Alonso is getting a 6 out of 10. Raheem Sterling was getting past him too easy, as well as Bernardo Silva when he started exploiting that wing, and even Kyle Walker at times. I think it was just very disappointing going down that side, and especially with Rudiger being on the other side, Malang Sarri had a lot more work to do, and I think he still did a very good job making up for what Alonso wasn't doing. I think he was better in the second half, Alonso, but the first half just was not good enough. As far as Kovacic and Conte, both of them are getting 6 out of 10 ratings as well. I think ultimately for these two, they were good at points in the game, but what let us down is like little moments of individual error, especially the Conte went in for the tackle. He was out of position. You can't get everywhere every time, but it's one of those positions where you have somebody like De Bruyne, you need to mark that man, and unfortunately we paid for that. Kovacic got the yellow card early on. He wasn't afraid to go in for some of the tackles that he was making. Overall, I think they played decent, but not good enough in a game where we needed them to be much better. Now, as far as Azpi, I think Azpi was actually all right in this game. I think he had tracked back a lot. Grealish, he was marking pretty well, and I mean, he had that defensive cover from Rudiger, so it made him look a lot better in this game. I think because of that, he's getting a 7 out of 10. If he would have been playing on the same side as Alonso, I think he probably would have had that same struggle. Overall, again, not the greatest performance. 7 out of 10 for me. And then as far as the offense, I'm just going to give the ratings out right now. 5 out of 10 for everybody. It was just non-existent. I don't know, like, we had the recipe for success. I keep saying we need to get these over-the-top balls to Lukaku. Laporte and Stones would not have liked that, and the couple that we did gave them problems. I don't understand why we can't understand where we need to send these balls over the top. Lukaku's going to get on some of these. He might not get to every one, but he's going to get on some of them. And Pulisic and Ziyech kind of weren't really existent in the game for a majority of the parts of the game. So 5 out of 10 for all of them. I think Lukaku could have done better. I think they all could have done better. But unfortunately, they didn't in this game. As far as the subs bench, I didn't even give ratings for the subs bench. I think they came on and didn't really do much to impact the game. Timo, Callum, and Mason. I think Mason Mount should have came on a lot earlier than what he did. I think he should have probably replaced Ziyech earlier. We needed that energy. It just wasn't there. The pace and the counterattack wasn't good enough. And whenever we were trying to counterattack as well, we just weren't good enough. His pace from Ziyech wasn't good enough for counterattacking positions. Callum Hudson-Odoi came on, looked all right. Not the best performance, and just like I said, overall not the greatest performance from us. I'm very disappointed. I think we could have gotten more out of the game than what we did. The title challenge is definitely over now. Super disappointed that we couldn't get the 3 points because it was definitely there for the taking. Now we're 13 points behind Man City, and there's no catching them. With 16 games left, I don't care. There's no catching Man City. They're on a 12-game winning streak. They've got the title. The title's theirs. I think the only person that's going to compete with them now is Liverpool. They have the opportunity to go ahead of us now. They probably will. I think it's going to be more of a competition for who gets second and third at this rate. I don't think anybody's going to catch City, like I said before. Sorry for the low energy. Very disappointed with the result in today's game. And that's about it, unfortunately. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And until the next video, it's been your boy, TSG, That Soccer Guy, signing out.
How heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man.